morning, guys. So this video is gonna be about fuck, I forgot his name already. Fuck, I was just thinking about him. Oh, Schumer. Chuck Schumer. How did Chuck Schumer become, what is he, a senator? So just a little overview of who Chuck Schumer is, because I don't even know why he's still even around. Even when I saw recently Trump was signing his executive orders and Chuck Schumer's there, like, who likes Chuck Schumer doing? A lot of people on the right, I mean, a lot of people, Democratic people actually think this guy is like a legit guy. Like, well, he went to Harvard, where he originally majored in chemistry before switching to social studies after volunteering on Eugene McCarthy's presidential campaign in 1968. He graduated magna cum laude, and he was Phi Beta Kappa. Party guy, right? Fuck it, do your thing. He just looks fucking weird now. Schumer attended Harvard Law School, earning his jury doctor with honors. His jurisprudence doctor. I can't fuck about his ethnicity. So biography and facts from the Britannica.com. He was born in 1950, in November of 23rd. Elected Senate in 1998. So he's been in the Senate too fucking long, dude. Like, he just looks weird, bro. He just looks fucking weird. He just has that annoying look. He began representing New York in that body the following year. He was the minority leader from 2017 to 21 before becoming majority leader in 2021. He was a member of the House of Reps between 1981 through 99. Born in Brooklyn, valedictorian of his high school. Earned a perfect 1600 score on the Scholastic Aptitude Test. Studied political science. He did not pursue a legal career. In 1974, he was elected to the New York State Assembly. Took office. The 24-year-old became the Assembly's youngest member since Theodore Roosevelt. He got married in 1980. House of Reps in the year 1981, all the way to 1999. During his years in the House, he became known both as a leader of the liberal wing of the Democratic Party and as a highly effective advocate of legislation combating violent crime. He introduced the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act in 1993 and was a leading supporter of the Violence Against Women Act, the former of which imposed mandatory background checks on the sales of handguns. So for the Handgun Violence Prevention Act, the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act. So he was one of the highly effective advocates of that. Or he actually introduced the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act, which mandates background checks on the sales of handguns. He also co-wrote law that banned the private ownership of assault weapons. This looks weird. He just looks fucking weird. Doesn't he look weird? Like, look at him. I mean, his eyes aren't, I look weird too, right? But his eyes aren't that weird, but it's like his face. He just has one of them jaws, you know? In 1998, was elected to the U.S. Senate, defeating Republican incumbent Alphonse D'Amato with nearly 55% of the vote. After taking office in 1999, he continued to advance liberal causes. He took a strong interest in trade and consumer protection matters and was a vocal supporter of same-sex marriage and abortion rights. See, with politicians, they pick a side, right? You pick a side. He's from New York, probably, you know, he's not from maybe he is from a wealthy family, maybe not, but again, he's not, doesn't come from money, so he thinks he's fighting for a certain side. He's against guns, right? I think he's just kind of more, obviously, I think people, they shouldn't just be selling guns to anybody. I agree with that. Should we be able to have guns? I definitely think people with clean records, people with bad records, it should be harder for them to have a weapon. People with clean records, until further notice, they should be allowed a weapon because it's part of our Constitution, Second Amendment. So anyway, so he was a huge supporter in the year 2000, right? Gay probably in America wasn't as accepted, I guess, but I don't know. I think it's always sort of been accepted since the 60s and 70s when people were dying of AIDS. So vocal supporter of same-sex marriage and abortion rights, also active in healthcare issues. He was a key supporter of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act in 2010, helping steer it through committee into passage. Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. I think that's the Obamacare. I think so. It's weird that presidents come and go, but these senators stay. It's like, well, they're there for like checks and balances, obviously, for these presidents that come in with a lot of power. So it's like they stay, or these new, they're kind of going with the change, right? They're going with the change just to kind of check it, which is ingenious. It's very genius. It's probably why America is okay. I mean, we've seen the way our government works recently with the just turn of the tide. What, are you trying to censor us? What, you're lying? You guys are as crooked as the rich people? Well, you guys make the poor people support you guys based off your representation, and it's a false representation? What, Nancy Pelosi, her husband gets insider trading? What, you guys are rich too? What, you own 3 homes throughout the country and you make like $3 million a year? What? I'm talking about Bernie Sanders right now. What? Like, come on, man. Like, what, Gavin Newsom? You're crooked? So same-sex marriage, okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, only his heart knows if he was really doing it from a good place. Maybe he's get votes. It's a big population, right? The gay people. Abortion rights, could be argued. In 2016, Schumer was elected to succeed Harry Reid as minority leader of the Senate. He assumed the post when the new Congress convened. In 2017, a vocal opponent of President Donald Trump and many of his policies, Schumer notably helped defeat the Republican effort to repeal Obamacare. Later that year, in December 2019, the House of Reps impeached Trump over allegations that he had withheld aid to Ukraine in order to pressure the country into opening a corruption investigation into Joe Biden. This is a Britannica. I don't know where they lean, right or left. It just sounds kind of smart. Britannica. This is Britannica.com. So he wanted to impeach Trump over allegations because he alleged that Joe Biden was corrupt. A political rival, he became the Democratic presidential nominee. The proceeding then shifted to the Republican-controlled Senate, where Schumer sought to negotiate the terms of the trial, seeking additional witnesses and documents. Mitch McConnell, the majority leader, was able to block his request, and in February, Trump was acquitted in what was nearly a party line vote. Well, we all know Biden's fucking crooked, bro. So I don't like this guy Schumer. I just don't know why he's even around. Shortly thereafter, Schumer criticized the president of his alleged lack of leadership as coronavirus cases spread. The following month, as deaths began to mount, businesses and schools started to close, and the economy entered an economic downturn. The arrival of the Great Depression. Schumer was involved in negotiations that led to the passage in late March of a $2 trillion relief package, the largest stimulus bill in the U.S. 2020 election was held amid this health crisis. Okay, so I can read that. In November, Biden defeated Trump in 2020. I'm gonna go back to Google. I'm gonna say what since Schumer has been in this, like, since Chuck Schumer has been in politics, what major effects has Chuck Schumer had since his career? I don't know. I just think the guy. I don't know. He's there, right? He's there. He's in a position. I'm sure people want to reach out to him. People that lobby. People that know that he has power, and it's like it's like the devil when Jesus has the world in front of him, right? And the devil comes and like, hey, I'll give you everything, man. You have all the power in the world. You know, so lobbying, the power of lobbying. So I don't know. You just, I don't know. I don't know. I think they're sick people, man. I don't necessarily really 100% trust Trump right now. I see if he gets power hungry. I don't know. I think he's playing by the American book, which is capitalism, getting business thriving in America again, where let the market play out, you know, let people, the neoclassical approach to the economy, where, you know, production fuels, you know, people wanting things, demand. Let supply fuel demand, you know. Let supply fuel demand. Let people work and create things, and that'll fuel the economy. Not let's just print money. I don't know.